Beni Station.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Max who loved nothing more than playing in the ocean. He would spend hours swimming and exploring the vast blue expanse, always pushing the limits of his courage and curiosity. One day, Max convinced his parents to let him go on a solo adventure. He was determined to find a secret cove that he had heard about from some of the older kids. Max packed his backpack with snacks, water, and sunscreen and set off early in the morning. As the day went on, Max swam farther and farther from shore, completely absorbed in his quest. He finally spotted a rocky outcropping in the distance and felt a surge of excitement, but as he swam closer, he realized that the waves were getting rougher and the water was churning with strange currents. Suddenly, Max was caught in a powerful undertow and pulled under the water. He fought and kicked with all his might, but the force was too strong. When he finally surfaced, he found himself far from land, with no sign of the cove or any other humans. Max's heart sank as he realized the gravity of his situation. He had no food, no water, and no way to call for help. The sea water was incredibly salty and made his throat and lips parched. He felt so thirsty and hungry that he almost cried. As the sun began to set, Max's situation grew more desperate. He tried to conserve his energy by floating on his back, but the waves tossed him around relentlessly. He started to feel weak and dizzy, his skin was sunburned, and his lips were chapped. Days went by and Max's strength continued to wane. He tried to conserve any energy he had by floating or holding on to any flotsam he could find in the water. He longed for a drink of fresh water and a proper meal, but nothing was in sight. As the nights turned cold, Max's thoughts began to drift towards his family, who he worried might never see him again. Just when Max was starting to lose hope, a miracle happened. A group of fishermen spotted him floating in the water and rescued him. They brought him back to shore where he was given medical attention and reunited with his parents. They were overjoyed to see their son alive and safe, and Max was incredibly grateful to be rescued. From that day on, Max never took the ocean for granted again. He learned to respect its power and to be prepared for any situation, but most of all, he was thankful for the people who had saved him, and he never forgot the feeling of being lost at sea.